actually, and make sure that we are indeed live, because I don't trust my system right now, because it has been... I was going to say a hot minute since I streamed for the channel.
Yeah, I don't know if we are. It says check out this M8 Monster Hunter Rise stream from 4 seconds ago.
Really?
Let's see.
Whoops.
Okay.
On YouTube we are live.
Yeah, okay. So we are...
At
Okay.
least that's what it says.
We're live on YouTube, but not on Twitch?
Yeah, we are live on YouTube. We are... Or are we? Yeah, we are still live on YouTube. We are not live on Twitch.
Interesting. Okay, that makes sense.
Nope, we're live now.
Oh, we're live now? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah.
All right, let me.
Anyway,
How's it going, everybody?
to any and all of our viewers, thank you for bearing with the technical difficulties on my end. I was going to say it's been a hot minute since I was even the point of view, let alone playing a game for the channel. But it's been so long that I wouldn't even call it a hot minute. I think that minute has cooled off now. So I am.
No,
It's
like
been
one of those,
dry age.
Yeah, it's been jerkied now.
It's like one of those hot dogs that gets left on the rack too long at the convenience store.
Yeah, really.
Hi.
It's gone stale.
Ace.
Anyway, we are playing some Monster Hunter Rise just in preparation and to get back in the swing of things for Sunbreak, which apparently dropped a pretty badass trailer not too long ago. Maybe this morning, I think. It's either this morning or yesterday. I don't remember which. I have not been really plugged into the real world for a little while. But I heard it's pretty cool, and we are going to get some old faces and some new faces. A young priest and an old priest. Which I am really looking forward to. But anyway, I was just getting warmed up here in the training area. I am Nate, if you don't remember the sound of my voice, and I am also joined by Tom, Osprey, and Cameron here. Say hello, everybody.
What's up?
Hello.
We are gonna go try. Oh yeah, I am using a Pro controller for Nintendo, not Xbox, so my A's and my B's are flipped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, Cameron has posted a quest. Let's. What do you got for us today, Cameron?
I picked an event quest. It's just Rajang, which I think like.
Oh, just a Super Saiyan, an Uzuru. No big
I
deal.
will say I feel like Rise is Rajang, and it's only high rank. It's not a G rank Rajang, but it does feel a little easier, especially because like he doesn't like the old Rajang used to go around looking to fuck your shit up, and this one he just kind of sleeps in the corner most of the time.
It says lobby not found when I try to join the lobby.
Actually, someone beat you to the lobby. Case is already in here with us. Hi, Case.
I like your helmet. That's a pretty cool helmet. I've been trying to get the yeah.
Well, you all do that. I'm gonna play with layered armor then.
Okay.
Maybe we can switch out after this.
I will say it is a little annoying to me. The older games, your lobby could be bigger than.
Possibly, yeah. I know
like
in
you could have up to
World you could have
people.
Yeah, World you could have up to 16 people. And then even they tried to do the raid thing where I believe you'd have 4 instances of teams of 4 fighting 4 different instances of a boss character, but then have a communal HP pool. And you needed to do well enough to help out the other teams as also.
Is that Cole of Taroth that did that?
Cole of Taroth and Safi Jiva does that. Hi, hello,
right.
how are you today? Hello, hi, how are you today?
Oh yeah, I should open up my iPad so I can see chat.
Do I? Did
I
I
don't have my-
not? I did
There's
not.
2 Rajangs. Which one is the real
Not
one?
what?
Let's see. I need to get my dog. No.
Or is that the quest?
Damn
Is
it.
to hunt both?
No, the quest is just to hunt one.
Which
Buddy
one we want?
board. Select buddies. Oh no, I do have my Kona. Okay. I am gonna try that out. Where the hell is my dog though?
Alright, I'm just gonna pick one.
We got some like house music up in here. All right, where? Oh, we don't get our buddies. That's what it is. Okay, we are
You
a
get your
four-man
main
group.
buddy. So if you didn't have your dogs.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have my cat set as my top buddy, I think. That's okay.
Brushing off all them cobwebs.
Yeah, my administrative skills are just as rusty as everything else, so I don't know why. Nope. All right. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, we got 10 people already.
Oh, wow.
There's a dedicated crowd that gets us to like 10 every time.
Every time.
Hello to all of you.
We appreciate you all very much.
If it's the same people because, like with Sunbreak dropping, more people might be looking up Monster Hunter stuff.
Woo.
If you're
Oh,
watching,
true.
this is not the Sunbreak demo. We are sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah, we're
This
just
one-
kind of in the spirit of things, getting back into base Sunrise.
What are you three doing?
I don't know.
So the one near us is up way, way high, or we can go for the one over by 7? I think that's what that is.
I think the one over above 4 is way the hell up there.
That's what I just said.
It's
Yeah.
at the top. I say let's
At
go
the
after
top.
that one.
I think
Okay.
it might be really high up, guys. I could be wrong.
Is it?
But, I mean,
I think it might be high up.
Yeah. Actually, there's
So
a.
I don't
great wire
know
bug
if you
up here.
guys noticed this, but I think the Rajang in Area 4 is really high up.
See, I had a theory about that, and I think that it's. Oh shit! I didn't realize you can actually hit other great wire bugs in midair.
Contrary to popular belief, I happen to think that it is way high up.
Yeah. So, who has...
Do your
watched
own
the-
research. It's way high up.
Oh, fuck me! No! No, way down low! Okay.
As soon as
maybe
someone
it's
gets
easier
there,
for me to
it's
just
gonna
go
jump.
from 10.
All right.
So
It
who
might-
has
Kais
watched
is
the trailer for
way-
Sunbreak? And are we okay talking spoilers?
I mean, I haven't seen it, but I also
Everyone's
like
already
all it's
talked
gonna
about
do
it.
is just get me more
most
hyped
part.
for whatever comes out. So like, I don't care if we talk about it.
I already pretty much know the contents because the channel's been going nuts about it, which I'm fine with because I already knew some of them from the leaks. Oh, this one's asleep.
Oh fuck. Okay, so
Yeah,
I gotta
I'm-
way the fuck up there.
I'm okay with spoilers. I haven't actually sat down and watched the.
We could do that after this if we want.
Possibly. Oh.
You have no idea how much I'm
That's-
struggling just to get there.
Yeah, me too.
There's like
That's
a
kinda
great
why I was
wire
thinking we should
bug
go for the other
somewhere that takes us there. right?
There is. You can climb up there. There
All
are
right.
certain paths.
I am here.
If you go like below where green is, like on the lower floor, you'll see some golden wire bugs that lead you up there.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And then from
halfway
there, yeah, if you know how to do.
I
the
love that
Mario Odyssey,
Okami
you can do it.
thing, man. I want that so bad.
Yeah, you can change the color of it too. I have it as like a teal, but
That's
like
so
the orange
cool.
stays. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
I wanna get that
uh,
one.
that's a special quest of some sort. Oh fuck.
It's an event quest. It's a low rank one actually. I think.
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
Super easy though. I actually need to play Okami at some point. Never finished it.
you gonna
How
join us there,
close
Cameron?
am I? I can't
You
tell.
gonna join us, Cameron?
I'm trying. I missed one wire bug jump, and I just went all the way down.
Why am I not surprised?
All right. Wire bug, extra wire bug. Well, since
There
I'm
we
here, I might as well
go.
do some bone collecting.
All right, I gotta be close, right? I can. Okay, I can see y'all.
Really? Because I have no idea where your name is. Oh, there you are. You're coming up. Okay. You're right there. All right. Oh, we got the party started.
Yeah.
Go after it.
Go ahead and go.
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa!
Fuck,
All that.
Okay.
were wrong. We were wrong.
Well, I mean, my defense is like 430 something. I think.
Oh yeah, he hits like a truck. This dude.
You all got.
425.
This dude is not fucking around.
No.
Well,
is not.
it sounds
No.
like
Brushing
you.
off cobwebs.
I picked the wrong weapon for this.
It sounds like y'all are messing around.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get
it's
back.
not
We
great.
are. He's not.
Oof.
It's not great.
I might have to do off heal or off tank or off support, whatever. I've got
Whoop,
a-
boy.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Wow.
God.
He knocked me down
All
about
right.
3 stories.
Good one to pick to start. I
Yeah.
actually didn't even know that was a thing. I think this is the Street Fighter one. That might be why.
You think?
I like that SF in the
Oh.
title of the quest.
Okay. Oh, is this for? Okay, is this for like Akuma stuff or something?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I don't.
I'm gonna
Don't
follow
miss this movement tech.
Caius here. Caius. Caius.
I keep looking for the
Kyle
the big
Reese.
wind column things from Elden Ring.
Oh yeah.
Like, where's the nearest one of those so I can skip all this shit?
I haven't had a chance
Jeez.
to play much of that recently because it's kind of harder to play it on my laptop.
Yeah,
I've been
it
playing
needs
some
more
more.
power.
Well, it's more just my keyboard on my laptop is bad, so I have a USB one I have to plug in, and that just it turns into a whole mess of space and whatnot. And it's just nicer on my Xbox.
Oof.
But I have been playing a little bit of Fire Emblem because I finished most of what I put in the demo for
This is gonna hurt real bad.
Hopes.
Shit, God.
Oh my god. Yeah. He
get
picked
up
me up,
back
threw
in.
me, and it like instant killed me.
Hey Cheryl.
Alright.
Hey Ratha.
Easy,
Ratha.
breezy, beautiful color girl.
It's
For
starting.
real.
So get out of here. You don't want to see any of this shit.
That's
Look
you're gonna
away.
be. I hope you like disappointment. It's, POV is the rustiest member of us all tonight, and then but yes,
I
we
won't
are excited.
pick this one again until the end of the night.
Yeah.
We got to come back.
Alright,
And
how long is the trailer?
I
2
think it's
minutes,
only like
3
3
minutes.
Okay, I was gonna say we could. I
I
might
saw
just watch it
two.
right now.
I saw 2 trailers. One is about 2 minutes and 11 seconds, and one was like 3:14 or something. I don't know. All right, so that was embarrassing. We should all
Ooh,
feel
got wrecked.
really bad about ourselves.
Oh shit! It's the island from 2.
Yes, so
Fuck
Generation
yeah!
2,
I love that map.
Yeah.
the jungle map is coming back.
Okay.
All right. Got all those.
These are the available quests.
These are the available quests. Rising Sun. Deliver 21 Sun Goddess pictures. I don't know what that means.
Here,
That
Case, do you
is
want
that's
to
the
pick?
Okami one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. That one's it's super easy.
Event quests, optional subquests.
And then
What the?
the Sonic one is another collectathon one.
Oh, Hermitar's
Dual,
back.
dual calamities.
Yeah, Hermitar coming in makes a lot of sense after we saw
Yeah.
Sanitar.
I
All
missed
right,
Hermitar.
did somebody pick something?
Plus the sharpness.
No? Okay, I will
I
pick
think
something.
Case is
Okay,
in the process of
that is
looking.
fine. That is fine.
What was
figured
the
we could
name
just-
of the? What was the name of the one with the pictures?
Sun Goddess
Rising
something
Sun.
or other? Rising Sun? The Sun Goddess pictures?
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can just do that one while I wait, but I don't see it.
Time to go.
Let's.
It should be in low rank, I think.
Oh, low rank?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
been staying
I've
away
done
from
that one.
most of it, but like not on purpose. It just haven't been doing a whole lot of much of anything lately. But the more I learn, like in the trickles that I do pick up on, I'm like, oh shit, that's gonna be fun. I'm just glad that they're bringing back like fan favorite monsters. Ooh, fuck.
Yeah, okay. So the big ones, let's hit the big ones. The biggest reveal, and it got leaked like 4 hours before the live stream. Someone took a screenshot of the loading screen and it showed Gore Magala and Espinas.
Do I remember Espinas? I remember
We
Gore.
have
I'm happy
never
that
fought Espinas because until now Espinas is a Monster Hunter Frontier only monster.
Oh hell yeah, okay. Loving the
Just
expansion.
like Lavasioth and Hypnocatrice.
Awesome.
But there are
Core
many
looks good.
monsters in Frontier that never made their way over to the main series, and we thought that was never going to happen, that they had kind of abandoned Frontier. So it's like very big in the community that Espinas is
So
here.
it's gonna like be maybe not canon, but like a repository of like things to draw from.
I'd say once something comes over, then it's like canon. But exactly, a repository to draw from.
Hmm.
My ice is fine.
So we're gonna get Gore, which does that mean that we might get Shiggy as well?
So Gore Magala is in the trailer, and it's confirmed. Shigaru Magala is in. Someone leaked some gameplay footage, so yes.
Okay. Okay. That should be fun. Shigeru Miyamoto Magala.
What else? Daimo
Ooh,
Sienna
free
Car we
title
saw.
updates.
So-
Lucent Nargacuga.
That's in
That'll be cool.
August.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
I am excited for Lucent Nargacuga because Nargacuga is my favorite.
Lucent Nargacuga was like one of the 2 endgame monsters from 3 Ultimate, and it was such a beast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we
for real.
beat it, but I don't think we ever like
Farmed it.
got comfortable with it.
Yeah.
It was a real ass kicker.
So more rare species and subspecies come out in the fall. That's the second update.
Yes.
And then several
There's-
monsters come
I'm
in the
picking up
winter.
my dog.
So that fall update, Tom, there's been some debate. Some people think that silhouette on the left looks like Barioth. And in that case, it could be either Frostfang or Desert Barioth.
Is regular Barioth not in Rise?
It is
Okay, I was gonna say, I always thought that. Oh, right, subspecies.
subspecies.
That's right. Okay.
And then the one on the, but other people think it looks like Seregios. I don't think it looks like Seregios, but it might.
But Seregios is coming back, right?
Yes, but then it might mean that Seregios gets like a brand new subspecies in the fall update. And the silhouette on the right looks like Mitsune, and Mitsune doesn't have a subspecies right now, so it would be another one that gets like a new subspecies or
There
a
was
new
one in-
variant or something.
Generations, wasn't there? Like a.
A deviant, but deviants
Oh,
are different.
right.
Ugh.
That's right.
Sorry, what are we hunting? Oh,
We're hunting
Kushala.
a Kushala.
I remember the last time. I
Tom's
hunted Kushala.
favorite.
Well, no, I don't mind Kushala here. It's World Kushala that can eat a dick. Because God,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
World's Kushala kind of sucks.
Wait. It's just annoying. Like it's a fun challenge if it was more approachable. Like if there was something you could do as melee, but there's just not really, unless you
Oh.
like already build an anti Kushala set. There's really no easy way to do it. It's always like a slog.
You know what I find weird?
No,
I
I do
have-
not know. Please tell me.
I find it weird that we have an insult that's basically just like eat a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's super outdated. That's just the first thing that came to my head.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Yeah, it's
like
just-
bad implication behind that. At least not that I
Yeah,
intended
it's
for
just-
anyway.
It's one of those phrases that you're just like why would I why what?
Did it just?
It's
Oh, it just
more-
ran.
It just, yeah, it ran like as soon as I got over here. Kona, quit playing with the fish.
What?
She loves
They're-
the fish.
the Delics or whatever. She was
Oh, I
just
thought you were
barking
talking
at
about
it.
actual Kona.
No.
Oh.
My dog's name is also Kona.
Like what?
My
mean,
my
yes,
Palamute
I-
is also Kona.
I was about to say I know your dog's name is Kona, but
Yeah.
I didn't know your Palamute.
I
was
could see her
Kona.
having a fish toy. That's why
Hey,
it
Cheryl.
strike me weird.
I think I haven't heard from Tanner and Emily yet, but I believe they were the only ones that still didn't have power as of this morning.
I didn't know Cheryl lived in the area.
I don't think she does, but we were
Oh.
talking about on the Discord.
We surprisingly did not lose power.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that you live in a hotel. Hopefully, their grid you think is a little more robust.
I just realized I
Yeah.
have not really been focusing on breaks much in this game. Is there anything we should be aiming for?
think
Cut
so.
the tail and break the wings and the head.
Okay, so the usual.
Yeah, the huge.
Oof.
I'm healing for him, so I gotta step up my game here.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
What's up, support player?
Hey, you see all
Nice that
those
we have a
bars?
support.
Them bars are full. No one gets in. Thursday nights, ladies half off. Other than that,
This
Wow.
is everything right now. Black tornadoes. I don't remember
Whoa.
any of what Kushala does in this one. Oh, that's right. It's all.
I think he does most of the same stuff. He just doesn't do the big annoying.
Yeah, he doesn't do like the really big, annoying like wind wall shit that I hate.
Yeah.
At least it's all
But-
like it's more like Almadron with wind.
If we can poison him, it's still a big plus.
Ooh. In that case, I've got a poison toad on me. God damn it! I have tried to worm stake him like 5 times and he keeps moving.
Woo, baby.
Ah.
Be
As soon as I
healed!
know he's gonna stay.
Oh, I missed his head. Oh well.
There's a perfect chance.
Get back here. But yeah,
On the
like,
horizon, because I got 4 full bars. God damn it, you guys suck.
Only 4.
that's unfortunate.
Don't
No.
die on me, Nate!
I'm at 50%. It's fine. What could go wrong?
No, here.
Famous last word.
I don't have any hard shell powder on me.
I got him.
Yeah, but I'm not full though, Cameron. I'm not full.
Oh God! Did I get him? You poisoned?
Like, if
No,
you're gonna piss and moan about something, you can just do it all the way. Do it better.
I didn't mean to poison you, Cameron.
You know?
my bad. Here.
You're fine.
What?
I was trying to actually lure it over here.
I was trying to use the
But I
poison
think
thing on
is-
it, but
it
keeps
is poison, because it's... I can see the damage counter. Alright.
So I realized part of why I don't play this game more solo. The fights feel a lot more like a slog if you're not doing it with a group.
The hub quests,
Yes.
especially because they have
It,
higher
it
health.
can be, yeah.
And I think traditional Monster Hunter, that's like... In the older games, especially when you're starting out, you go up against that timer. Ooh, Rathian.
Like, I've only been doing this for like a few minutes, probably, judging by the timer, but like, it just feels like forever. Maybe it's just because I like friends, but
Nice.
oh, I've been playing some more Fire Emblem Three Houses because I did everything I could in the demo for Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes. Pretty much. So
Yeah, I wonder, Nate, I don't know if you've been catching the conversation, but you really liked Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah,
Were
I did.
you ever into the Fire Emblem franchise, or...
I never got into it. I like the concept of it, though. It sounds interesting. Maybe I'll play that at some point.
I mentioned it
played-
before, but I played the first GBA game, and that was pretty much it. A little bit of awakening.
So, I like the story better in Three Hopes that they've shown so far, because the demo is straight up just the first part of the game. And it's the same characters, but
Alternate
circumstances. Kinda, yeah. Alternate scenario.
Can we get him
happens.
off this ledge? This is kind of annoying that we have
Yeah.
to keep fighting him.
Nate, you fool, I have the high ground.
And out of the 3 Warriors games 3 or 4 Warriors games I've played, this is the one I like the best. You actually have some interaction in between fights outside of menus, which is nice.
And you said you've played the Hyrule Warriors game, the first one, so you have like that as a
Yeah.
frame of reference plus other Warrior games.
I've played Hyrule Warriors, both the revamped 3DS version and the Wii U version, which seemed slightly different. Like there was this whole weird fairy thing in the 3DS version. And I've played the first Fire Emblem
Why
Warriors
does it keep
game.
going on that?
And I feel like I've played another, but I can't think of it. So, this will be my 3rd, I guess. And I kind of liked them, but there was nothing really in between the fights. So it was pretty much straight up fight, go to menu, that sort of thing,
Yes.
which I didn't dig.
Yeah, I got bored with the Warriors franchise. I played Samurai Warriors, and one of the like Dynasty Warriors games. and I got bored pretty quickly, and I never checked out Hyrule Warriors because it didn't look like the gameplay was functionally different.
Yeah, so with Fire Emblem Three Hopes, you have this whole thing where in between missions you'll like go interact with people at your base camp. You'll like build up facilities a little bit, find some lore books flying around, stuff like that, and like support conversations, which Fire Emblem is known for. Stuff like that. And it adds enough of what I need to break up the combat parts. I play it on easy because I'm not very good at the fast-paced strategy stuff. That might change a little bit as I get a little more used to Fire Emblem Warriors. But as it is now, I play on easy. But nothing wrong with that, so. Atomic Fox seemed to like it too.
Yeah, and I saw Scotty was saying his partner would be interested.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I should. All right. Power up a little bit. Get some birds. These are birds, right? I can't remember.
Spirit birds, yeah. I always do
they're-
at least a few just to get like our stamina up. I like them.
Oh, and they do have two-person player split screen player mode. So like you can, if you select the right thing, you can play split screen with somebody else. So it has couch co-op, basically.
Oh, Fire Emblem does? That's pretty cool.
The Warriors one does.
The Warriors.
Oh,
yeah.
right, yeah. I always wanted to like the Gundam one.
The
There's
Gundam
a
one
Gundam
looked cool.
Fire Emblem?
Yeah, there is
No,
a
it's
Gundam. Oh, it's a
Gundam
Gundam
Fire-
Warriors.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Actually, I think I played that one super briefly, thinking about it. I didn't really know anything about Gundam at the time. I still don't really know anything.
Yeah.
But I vaguely recall
I think
playing that for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. I think I saw like some scene where it really struck me as really funny because most Gundam characters are all very passionate. They're like, I'm gonna fight you with everything that I am or whatever. And one of those exact characters was fighting Hiro Yui from Gundam Wing. So
Oh,
they're
yeah.
they're coming at you like, I'm gonna go all out, and he's like, got it, confirmed. Like completely like cold and clinical about it.
I
Yeah.
love Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
God,
wanna
it is
spend the rest
so-
of
it
this
is such
session
a
talking
fucking-
about
Such a
My-
goddamn piece of its time.
my pretty boys. Listen.
Yeah,
all
that
I
was their
want
thing,
is
wasn't it?
Pretty depressed.
If I were to
boys and
watch it
giant
with
mechs.
like subs, I would probably like that. But man, I could not watch that audio again. Or
So Cameron,
Yes.
all I'm missing is the giant mech.
Yeah,
I got the
fair.
depression and the pretty face.
Speaking
No,
of
I can't-
Gundam, there's a new series coming out, and it's going to be a first because we're going to have a female protagonist for the first time in the.
Oh, hell yeah.
franchise, which I'm looking forward
That'll be. I mean, it's kind of surprising and yet not surprising at all.
and this is me just not being familiar with certain Japanese media, but I thought for the longest time there was a female protagonist because there is a character that I thought was a woman for the longest time, and
The
just
which
because
one?
I'd never seen the series.
So
from Zay. I think maybe the character from Zeta might.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I am both surprised that there hasn't been a female lead in Gundam, and yet I am not surprised in the slightest that there hasn't been a female lead in Gundam.
yeah, the whole pretty boy that gets mistaken for a woman constantly is a huge trope.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
they like really play into that. I think there was a plot point where he disguises himself as a woman to get like the passcodes of something from like the leader, and like at the time, I mean, this was like I think the early '90s or whatever. I'd have to go look, but anyway, I'm excited for Witch of Mercury. The Gundam they've revealed
Oh
the
yeah.
Gundam design, and it looks pretty cool.
It's pretty good. It's unique.
So it's okay. It's cool. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to. I mean, it's no. This is me doing Tom. It's no iron-blooded orphans.
I mean,
well,
okay.
First off, it's not. That
It's-
is
I was gonna say
not a fair comparison.
that
You want me to
Barbatos
not
might
like
be
it,
one of the best
of
designed
course
Gundams
not.
I have ever seen. Okay,
It is fantastic.
Barbatos
I
is
mean,
the
it's-
shit. I love that game.
It reminded me a little bit of, is it Exia? I only know the models of Gundams from a lot of the shows I haven't seen yet.
Exia is from 00.
That's right. I
Yes,
think
it looks
it's
to
Exia
me
or
like-
maybe Age. It's like one of those two where I was like, I like the more modern design. It's very like sleek. But it's not unicorn where it's like fully white until
Yes.
it powers up, which I like. I like that they added
has a
some color
psycho
back.
frame, which looks
Yeah.
cool. It looks to me like I was gonna say it's a 00 suit, but not Exia, but Trans Am, which is a fucking amazing name for a Gundam.
That it would not surprise me if that's like a sidekick Gundam or something.
It's Exia's like final form.
Oh, of course.
It's the main suit.
course.
The
I
hero
just
saves
see-
the world in his Trans Am.
I think it was last summer where I knew a lot of the models almost by heart for the shows I hadn't even seen yet. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think 00 and X are the two I want to do at some point, along
But
with
yeah,
the rest
it
of
looks
the
like a
team.
hybrid between Trans Am and Age, just without like the weird mustache.
Right.
So,
That's
yeah.
right. Well, no, that's from Turn A, I think. Turn A is the one that has like the
Oh, you're right.
curved mustache, but I think Age is the one that has like
with the female the pretty boy gets mistaken as a woman trope.
maybe I think
fuck.
I think he has white hair.
No, I don't know.
Can I
I'll
survive?
have to look it up.
Find out.
Oh my god!
I cannot.
White
Oh no,
thing
I did.
is also a thing
I
that
tried to
helps.
shield through that. It does not work.
No. Oh damn, we only got one. Okay, we gotta be close.
I don't know. We haven't got a blue head yet.
All right, let me see if I can up my
But enough about Gundam, because people are here for other stuff. Oh, Cheryl, D&D has been going pretty well. We played 2 games this weekend? No, 3 games this weekend.
Yeah, we played 2 Water Deeps and
Yeah,
what? You guys did
Osprey,
one
if you want
one
to talk
Frost
Rime
Maiden?
of the Frost Maiden, you can talk that one, and then we can talk some Waterdeep.
So I didn't. Honestly, this last weekend was kind of a blur for games, so I didn't get any sleep before game.
Yeah, with schedules, this game was much earlier than the normal schedule, so that'll be an adjustment period. But the party finally started their break-in into Grimskull, Arl's fortress. You all successfully snuck in. One of the party, you went and investigated the Frost Giant Queen's tomb in the basement. Someone got a sweet axe out of it. And then you completed one of the trials, the Trial of Cruelty. And you got 3 more to go to prove yourselves worthy of the Codicil of Light.
I missed the.
Run.
I'm trying.
So
Dive.
part of me was a little worried about if I would be able to handle the Trial of Cruelty, which is part of why when you all were cut into that, I was like, this would be a good time for me to have to use the restrooms. So I was not sure if I was going to be able to handle that well.
Yeah, as written, it's very thematic, but you essentially complete the Trial of Cruelty by not doing anything. And I wonder if Oh, Raptor, where did you come from?
Wrong one.
Jeez, how many times is this guy gonna run away?
If I ran this campaign again, I'd probably change how that trial works somehow. I'm not sure what it would be in my head, but it's basically the party gets transported to a camp of nomads, and the camp of nomads are starving and they're going to resort to cannibalism, and the party can complete the trial by either killing the elders so they can eat them, or just not doing anything, and that counts as completing it. If they attempt to save the camp, then they fail the trial, and that's how it says in the book. And I think that's a little
So I did start actually. So I came back at just the wrong time. I came back at the line of
them talking about how they've already eaten the sled dogs, and I just started crying because I do not do well with dog death and stuff like that. So I was just like,
Oops.
ah.
Well, we got three monsters here. What's our strategy?
Kushala's down. Ignore Rathian and Tigrex. Beat the shit out of Kushala. Oh fuck! Did we get the knockout? No.
Nope. No, I think I got rat. That's fine.
There's the blue skull.
Alright, blue
all
skull.
We gotta do is survive.
Survive.
That's a tall order.
Ooh, well, someone
get
can ride
the-
Kushal, that'll make
I got it.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
To dock it into... Or yeah.
Why are all these speed lines
All right.
floating above us? I'm very confused.
Here, I'm just gonna launch this guy.
Yeah,
Uh...
that works. Oh, and Rathians.
Yeah, then pick up
someone
Rathian.
Pick up Rathian.
You guys got it?
I got it. See if I can remember the moveset here.
Oh, you just like
Frog.
flash kicked him. That's great.
That's something else that's new. Street Fighter 6 has its trailer out.
Oh yeah, I've had a lot of Street Fighter
yeah.
stuff like come up on my feed on YouTube, so I've been checking
Ken
out
has
histories of
been
characters.
Through some rough times, it looks like.
Yeah, is this finally like
Wide reveal?
past 3?
I feel like it
Hopkins
is.
here.
What we know from the story is that Ken's wife has left him and taken the children.
Yep, that sounds
Dang.
about right.
I heard Ryu is super wide.
Yeah,
I'm sure he
Ryu's
is.
a wide boy. Hey, we
Now I
did
think
it!
gotta try and carve under duress.
Nate,
wait, no.
do you want to share what your thoughts of Waterdeep are in our latest sessions?
Sure. So, I think we're having like our characters are conflicting in how they would approach things. We are getting things done, but despite ourselves, we are taking off to the lighthouse, and we get into some shit. Things look a little dire. So we're still there currently. We're trying to work our way through it. I think this next session we're gonna play this coming weekend should finish it off, but we'll see how well we hold up. It's just interesting to see how people change their minds. They approach the exact same situation given multiple times in completely opposite ways. Like the same person wants to approach it one way, and then given almost the exact same scenario, they do it the exact opposite way with the exact opposite reasoning why they want to do it that way. So it's interesting to watch that happen. I guess
Yeah,
that's the most vague way I can put it.
Yeah, it's definitely it's interesting. I'll be curious to see what we end up doing once Waterdeep and Rime are completed. I do intend to run another campaign, and I'd like that to be a actual play of some sort. But I feel like with all
When you
the
say
people that we've
actual
got-
play, do you mean like a live stream?
So actual play encompasses pre-recorded and live stream is the way I understand it.
Okay.
I don't necessarily. It's you recording yourself playing a TTRPG.
Okay.
Mad shot. Yeah, Ken. Yeah, Ken.
Uh-huh.
Ken needs some help. He's clearly hitting some rough times. I think Nate, it's your turn to pick.
Is it my turn? All right. All right.
What would you like to do?
Let's try
Be a
this
good
out.
one.
Would you like?
No
Better
one-hit
be
kills.
good. Better be good. Oh shit. Come on, Nate. Everything is different on this controller.
Oh,
That's
I
not
know
good.
that struggle.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Like, I've already done that.
Aren't you using the
I
Pro
wanna
controller?
s-
Aren't you on Switch?
I am. The thing is that the games that I've been playing on PC when I have time at all, still correspond to the Xbox controller like layout, because I have it mapped as a I think as a Xbox controller.
On your Switch?
No, on the PC. I haven't played Switch
Oh.
for freaking ever.
Oh,
but
I see. You mean like you're used to?
yeah. Yeah, so like it's the same controller no matter what system I'm on. It's just it recognizes it as a different type of controller. Equipment loadouts. Ooh, what do I want to do? I want to go back to my bow here. I want to see. Or did I? Sinister gauntlets.
But yeah, Cheryl. So a heads up. Next weekend, or no, the 25th or 26th, the Waterdeep campaign will start releasing episodes again, and we already have a nice little backlog. We've done 3 episodes. We've changed up our recording pace. I don't think it's a long-term change, but
we'll see. Yeah.
I feel like that part has been an improvement.
I mean, I'm fine with it. It doesn't really bother me. It's just really going to come down to people's schedules. Granted, I'm fine with it right now. I do not know how sustainable it's going to be, you know, throughout my program, but we'll see.
Right, exactly. We're basically recording 2 episodes. We play for 4 hours with a break in between, and it'll happen when we can.
All right, let's get started.
But yeah, the party, I'd say you're pretty close to your next level up, which
I would hope so.
We're doing milestones, so it's when you do certain things that are going to advance the story. Although,
yeah, I want that freaking eye.
Yeah, when you collect certain items that'll help advance the story, then you'll level up.
Yeah, I want that eye. Give me my eye for my extra attack, because right now my action surge sucks. I have no Nova round, not really.
Oh, I mean that might be your class or subclass, right?
No, I mean I'm playing a fighter right now, and I get 1 attack,
I think I've given
2
them
attacks
2 free
with
feats also along the way.
Yeah, you have.
But it's not enough,
much
Cameron.
stronger than level 4.
You need more.
Oh,
just that extra attack, man.
Nate and Ian are, well, not Nate so much. Ian 100% is like, I want my goddamn magical sword.
Yeah. Because you gave it to him, and then you took it away.
0 out of 10.
If anything, you took it away.
What did I do?
Hit by a train.
He's a big boy. He can handle himself.
That's what you didn't do.
Suplex the train.
Yeah. That's one thing I know about that game. Wait, is that
Case has a good question. Who first? Let's do Beetlejuice. He's right here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I like Basil.
Yeah, we can do
A lot of parts from him.
basil juice, basil juice, basil juice. I'm just gonna cut across.
Show up. I'm getting a little bit of power because I think I put a lot of points of defense into my main set, but I'm lagging behind a bit. Ooh, and a puppet spider. I'm gonna start trying to use more of the actual like fun stuff in this game that they don't really
They don't really highlight very much.
I mean, yeah. I mean, besides spirit birds, like there's like lots of like little things, like the cure go things. I was playing online the other day and saw like a lot of people using them pretty effectively. So I'm gonna try to branch out. I can hear him.
Whoops. There we go.
I think there's like a lot more like flip tricks and stuff you should be able to do in this game. I just haven't. I guess it's not really that important. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh.
Yep. Yep.
But other than that, Cheryl, like you're on the Discord. We haven't done other Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Hopefully your Dungeons and Dragons stuff is going well. Tom, you said you haven't played in a little bit, right?
I have not, no.
Oh, all right. Magnamalo?
I can take him up there.
Ride him!
Let's go. Maggie, where you at, girl?
Jeez. Oh, over in your favorite spot, the river.
There we go.
My Mallow.
Oh,
Magnum Aloe Mart.
Magnum Aloe bars.
Malamart.
Miss
There we
Frizzle
go.
says they're the best. Magnum Aloe blasters.
Oh, someone get him.
I got him.
Okay.
Dude, I'm doing double duty today.
Is your back hurting from carrying everyone?
No, my back's hurting from sitting in this damn chair all day, looking at a fucking screen.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
how's
that
your
one.
stuff going? I haven't heard you talk about it.
We're done with Java for at least a week or two, and then we started SQL now. So we're doing
Oh.
PostgreSQL. Yeah,
Yeah, Postgre I don't know too much about.
we're
but
about to learn how to join stuff together, join tables together.
Oh, that's fun. That's pretty much the majority. Well, not the majority of what you'll do, but joins are important to know.
Yeah,
Joins are fun. I actually had
So,
to learn about
all these
triggers
shinies.
for procedures again myself.
Oh yeah,
Eventually.
yeah. We had a couple of panels, people talking about like what your trajectories could be. I don't know. There's some things that, like, I have something I might want to ultimately do, but I just got to figure out how I want to get there. It'll just, and I don't even know that. I might change my mind.
Turf
So.
4. Turf 4.
See, okay, they leave
Oh,
again?
damn it.
He left again. What
have
a
a puppet
jerk.
spider, though. I
Malo's
can-
still here.
I've got a puppet
You
spider.
want
I
to
can
fight
bring
Malo?
down.
Yeah, if he's still here, we can.
Okay,
Do
we
we
can
just
fight
want to light him
Malo.
up there and beat? Alright,
I just rode both of them. I don't think their cooldowns or their
No, it's
thresholds
fine.
are
Can you not
anywhere
use the
close.
spider on them if they're...
I think you can.
Whoa.
The spider forces one. Woo!
Let's try it out.
Can't touch me. I move like they do.
I put it down.
Oh, and
There we go.
I'm almost
No,
done
I guess it didn't
updating
work.
my resume. I just have to figure out the skills section because I have some skills written down. But I need to decide all of what I want to include.
That'll be good. And it's the sort of thing where, like, there are resources like Craig or other people that might be able to give advice on what, like, if you're trying to choose between stuff to highlight, what's, like, most useful.
Honestly, I don't have a lot of stuff that I feel like I can add,
Ah.
so...
Gotcha.
I'm there. Oop. Oh, he's down.
Oh my
All right.
god!
Hail time.
Hail time.
That's what I focus on.
Reminds me of Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
I'm all about that head, though.
So no head.
Can confirm. On it.
when it comes to HTML, I can read most HTML. I can't write it, but I can read most of it.
Yeah, it's mostly Angular now, so it's all third-party
Yeah.
library. Basic HTML is nice to teach, but it's honestly not used as much anymore. Most of it's pre-generated.
Oh, really?
I mean, for the most part, the problem is HTML by itself is pretty limited. It's like
It's
you're
literally
trying to,
just
add
like building
photos.
the page layout.
It's like the difference between like HTML is Paint, whereas most everything else is like Photoshop or
Yeah,
Lightbox or whatever.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
But
I-
you need
I
you
can-
had to have Paint to start.
Hmm.
yeah. I can also read most CSS.
Oh, I got a Magna Orb. Fuck yeah.
Like, especially if I have
That's a
access to
drop.
documentation that tells me what people named things.
Well, that's essential for all programming, really.
Are we going after
Um,
Malo or are we going over to Basil?
I'm going after Malo. Was there a drop somewhere here, Tom?
I got it. I thought I did. I don't know. It was
Oh,
a
maybe I already
Magna
picked it
Orb.
up. Okay.
Yeah.
and then I can
Damn, I never
read
got off a drop.
some.
That's nuts.
I can read some JavaScript. I can't write very much. So like, I have all these almost skills, right? I have written SQL scripts though.
Let's see.
That's definitely something to advertise.
Yeah, people like that.
That was the first thing. Because I literally, for one job, I had to sit down and teach myself enough SQL to write a entire script that would scrub private customer information before I sent an example email off.
Yeah.
So like, I was able to sit down and do that.
Every job that advertises SQL eventually will have to adapt to them because unfortunately everyone does it differently. But it's
Yeah.
definitely a good skill to have just because if you know
there's
the
so many
basics, you
versions
can
of it
kinda
out
teach
there.
yourself the rest.
That little
Well, and that too.
database you wrote, the script you wrote to scrub the database, that might be something like to highlight itself as like.
Yeah, if you
You get your
describe
side
this,
projects
it's
going
done.
on.
Yeah, I think I did include it. I'll have to triple check, but I think I did include it under the listing for the job where I did do
Okay.
that. Because I am very proud of myself for doing that, like 100% proud.
Good. You should be.
Because I had no help on that. My manager didn't think it was important.
Whoa!
So
Oh, I just put down an extra go too.
Special beam cannon to me.
Oh dear. So yeah, I would say more about what's going on, but I can't really see what's going on, so I'm just kind of hanging out.
Damn.
Magnamalo's
Jiggy
going
was up.
ham on us.
All right.
He's punishing us for not respecting him. He's like, you forgot about me so fast. Just because Sunbreak's coming out doesn't mean I won't fuck your shit up.
Lucent who? Never heard of
I'm
him.
on the cover.
Yeah.
You will respect me.
Oh god.
Shit. He's doing the big one.
Oh god. He like
and I
triple
blocked
me.
Oh Jesus.
Oh.
This is
that was
gonna go
rough.
great.
I'm spoiled because I have my shield.
Oh, that was real bad. That was impressive. Hold on, I should save that. Whew.
Whoa!
That was some Guilty Gear-esque juggling right there.
Hey.
I keep hearing that name, but I don't think I'm familiar with Guilty Gear.
It's a fighting game.
too.
It's
Yeah.
known for its extensive
cool.
juggling and combo system.
It's terrible naming scheme like Soul Bad Guy, who is the protagonist.
Yes.
And that's great.
And the games. The
Strive has
first,
been really popular recently.
there's Guilty Gear, and then there's Guilty Gear X.
You know them all.
Guilty Gear
There's
Double
so
X.
many.
Guilty Gear Double X Accent 4. Those are all the same game. Then there's Guilty Gear Second, Guilty Gear Twice or something, and that is the second game, but it is not a fighting game. It's an entirely different genre. No one ever played it. And then there's Guilty Gear Sigma Zerd.
I didn't know you knew so many Guilty Gear games.
I
I just
played
always thought they
Guilty
looked
Gear
cool
for
in
a
arcades.
while.
He's a complete guilty geek, guys.
Yeah. We call ourselves Guilty Gear heads.
Cameron.
So is Guilty Gear your guilty pleasure?
Ah.
Ooh. Honestly, with how hot the new game is, nothing guilty about it. It is just dope as shit.
I always thought
They
they
do
looked
that-
really cool. They had like
they
the
do
really
that-
cool like guitar soundtracks.
Yeah, the soundtrack is banging, the gameplay is buttery smooth, and they do that really cool visual style where it's not cell shading. It's like something similar to cell shading but much more advanced. So it is 3D, but everything looks 2D anime all the time, like really nice 2D anime all the time.
Is it kind of like how they did, never mind, I forgot what I was saying, don't mind me. Honestly, my brain is kind of stuck on Fire Emblem at the moment.
Yeah, I never
Oh, I
played
deflected
Three
that. Fuck
Houses. I fell off after Fates, so I think I missed 2 games.
Yeah, so it was Awakening on the 3DS, and then Fates on the 3DS, and then Three Houses.
Oh wait, maybe I
wait.
haven't played Fates. I played Awakening. Awakening is the time travel one where you play everyone's children eventually, correct?
Oh fuck!
It's not
I got him! Holy shit!
So, spoilers for Fire Emblem Awakening. You're playing the normal timeline. This person shows up who turns out to be one of the character's daughters.
Yeah, Lucina, right?
This is some like soap opera
Um,
telenovela level stuff here, guys.
Oh, it's Fire Emblem, 100%.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah,
the new ones
that's
are
how Fire Emblem is.
become that. People love it though.
Well, Fire Emblem's always been kind of drama.
The
Yes.
early ones had the plot, but they didn't do the support in the GBA ones was like the start of it, and they really built on it with Awakening, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what I remember is in Awakening, if you make the right people date, you can create super child soldiers.
She
And
love it.
Basically,
I had a lot
so-
of fun with that.
So
right.
basically what happens is your characters get married and have a kid, and then they put them in these safe kind of pocket dimensions. Unfortunately, time goes a little faster there, so the kids grow up super fast.
All right, Marlowe's down.
Oh, I almost had the tail.
Yeah, I know. I tried to bust
I
off the
don't
tail
need
too
it, I
with
don't
the Dragon Piercer.
I'm just assuming there's going to be some part I'm going to want later.
That's weird, guys. I totally got the head.
Well, aren't you special?
I actually started with Sacred Sword, I think it is, on the Game Boy Advance. I think it was Sacred Sword. It's the one with Lyn.
That's the one that I played.
Sacred
with Lyn,
Stones?
Ella Wood, and Hector. Sacred Stones is
Yeah.
this. What is it? It's called Sword of something. In the West, it's just called Fire Emblem, but the actual name is like. Yeah, it's something like Sword of something or something of
Oh,
sacred
Wait,
something.
so
Maybe it is.
so
Sacred
there's
Sword.
Sacred Sword, and then I forget what the stone one is called, which had the younger kids. I never got to play the ones on the Wii.
Did you mean to
never
say
got a-
weeb shit, Boom Headshot? He said Fire Emblem is some real weed shit.
It's gotta be Weeb, right? Weeb doesn't make sense.
I mean,
Fire Emblem has no chill.
Absolutely, but it's one of those where it's like I also understand the appeal of it. Like Persona does that. In fact, I think there's a crossover between those two.
To me, that is like the appeal of it. Is like
Oh, for sure. People love it. I mean, there's
There's,
so
like-
many characters.
if you fuck up, someone dies permanently, and that like to me, that like I love
Well, yeah, when you have it on.
that game goes hard.
Since the only one I played didn't have the option to turn it off, so I'm used to that. That's also part of why it took me so long.
Oh, you can
like-
turn it off?
Yeah, after
In the
Awakening.
new ones,
turn it off.
yeah, because they found part of it wasn't fully doing what they intended it to do. Because what would end up happening is people wouldn't just keep on going through it. They would reload the battle.
Yeah.
And it wasn't having quite the same
Saves coming,
impact
yeah.
they were hoping. Because
That's what I did. That's what I would take forever to get through the end game because it was just so much that I could not avoid.
so they left it in for people who want it. But they're like, we're not going to make people do this. In part because they wanted more people to be able to enjoy the games. Awakening was actually going to be the last one in the series, because the series was dying.
That's right,
and
yeah.
then Awakening was such a hit that they were like, oh, I guess we have to keep this going.
Yeah, and I think Awakening, like the support system and the kids thing, like the fact that there was so much romantic subplot, I feel, from what I've heard, the new games, Fates and Three Houses, leans a little more into that direction because they found that's part of the appeal to the fan base.
So, Three Houses doesn't have a ton of romance on the same level, and kids don't show up. They kind of backed off on that a little bit.
Oh, that's nice.
But, which I have mixed feelings about. I kind of liked the romance stuff, because I liked, how many games do you actually get to ship your characters?
Yes, that's fair.
But, like, Three Houses
They still
is a
have,
little
I guess,
weird.
I call it romance, but I'm assuming the support mechanic is, oh,
oh
damn it.
no! I'm never gonna get this
Sorry,
quest done.
The
The
support
support
mechanic
mechanic is still there.
yeah, it's still a big thing. There was a certain amount of the support mechanic even in Sacred Sword, actually. If you want a more old school style Fire Emblem, Shadows of Valencia is a remake of one of the older ones, and it takes a little more of the more hardcore approach. um, and a little less, because until Awakening, there wasn't a Fire Emblem game released in the US that allowed you to make your own character, really.
Tom, I think it's your turn.
Okay. Let me pick one.
And being able to like name your character was a big part of, and like choose your character and make choices for your character was kind of a big thing that I think drew people back in instead of being like, oh hey, you're kind of this NPC who's being a strategist for everyone.
Kind of easy.
Yeah, we need a win here, guys.
This is, I mean, this should work. It's just an Apex Archer.
de Oro.
Did we?
Hi, hello. I guess I say recently, it was like 3 years ago. Shit. I recently beat the first Advance Wars, which I used to own on Game Boy, but never completed.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, great, fantastic game. It's more RTS-ish, but it's made by Intelligent Systems, who made the GBA ports of Fire Emblem. So if you play the GBA Fire Emblems and the GBA Advance Wars, they are by the same people.
Yeah, I enjoyed Advance Wars 2 when I played it.
Advance Wars is fun. It's one that I think as a kid I was never good at strategy, and I'm still not like a big fan of like real-time like hectic panic strategy. But
Yeah.
Advance Wars was fun. Advance Wars was like just enough where I was able to do things because they were the right call versus trying to be conservative in that game, and it was super nice. Super fun, especially if you like keeping track of like units, and the damage is super simplified.
Yeah. It was a pretty cool game.
Yeah, but I
I'm not
don't think Advance Wars, at least from what I've played, it doesn't have the same characterization for your like generals that Fire Emblem does.
I
I
mean,
would assume.
the leaders have a fair amount of personality, but in Fire Emblem, each of your units has a story and is a character, etc. Like, a lot of people like Fire Emblem for the dramatic story, some of the heart-wrenchingness, and then the strategy.
Gotta eat and then I'm ready. I'm excited for the remake though. That should be pretty good. Or the
Advance Wars.
I'm
I heard that got
Yeah.
delayed.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to come out right around when Russia attacked Ukraine.
Yeah.
So they were like, you know what, we're not doing that.
Yeah. In fact, I think the was it the first one came out like not that long after 9/11, I think. I don't know if there's any delay because of it, but it was like a lot shorter if there was.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I think it came out like right before.
Yeah, that sounds right. It was like right near like the launch of the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, and they just were like, we don't want no.
Yeah.
We don't want these games associated with real life conflict.
Not a good PR move, yeah.
And like they couldn't do anything about it for when they originally released because well they couldn't predict the future. So.
Ooh, Zenogre is here. I haven't seen a Bishaten in a while.
But yeah, I kind of like strategy games. I'm kind of terrible at them, but I kind of love them all at the same time.
I feel like I'm only good at them if I don't like try to like S rank everything all the time, because I try to do it with the Valkyria Chronicles, which I love the mechanics of, but man, that's a game where you really can't because it's just so difficult. Like a lot of games will like grade you on your performance. In Advance Wars, at least it felt like it was attainable to go from like B to A or just do better, and I didn't like waste too much time like I would in Fire Emblem, like trying not to let people die. Like in Advance Wars, it was like, all right, a B here is fine because I'm just trying to get through it.
Yeah.
But in Fire Emblem, I feel way more attached, so I don't want to lose those people.
Yeah, like I don't play with the permadeath on just because I can never decide. Like I'll just end up saving, and because you also run into this thing where you could back yourself into a corner where you don't have enough units to make it further. So when do you draw the line of, I can't afford to lose this unit, and I don't want to lose this unit?
Yeah.
The highest difficulty has always been kind of, because when your units level up, how good the level up is for what stats go up is heavily determined by luck. And I remember some people talking about playing on the absolute highest difficulty of Fire Emblem, where if your character doesn't get enough, like, you have to impress. If your character doesn't get a good enough level up, you have to reload and try again.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of ridiculous.
Arzuros, you're just a poor man's red helm.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that. Did we play that the other night?
Nick,
one
you
you
want to
did
talk
in
about it?
Generations.
We hunted some deviants recently. This is an Apex. What are your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, you're right. This is just kind of a pale imitation. I feel like they could have just swapped him wholesale and just made him a red helm and be done with it.
A lot of people feel that way, that they should have just kept deviants in the game. Especially because the nice thing about deviant monsters is they had dedicated armor sets.
Yeah, that
but
is something I
Apex
wish they would have
monsters
done.
Do not.
Yeah,
I
they're just a
believe-
harder challenge, I think, right? Maybe some different drop rates.
Yeah, I believe that the only unique equipment you get from Apex monsters is the rampage weapons, which for a lot of weapons are no longer like end game anyway. But I believe the rumor is that Apex monsters are not returning in Sunbreak. So they're going to replace them with something else.
Well, I was gonna say there's fall and winter updates that I didn't realize are pretty vague, but they say they're adding a lot of stuff, and I wonder if there might be potential for, if not deviants, then.
The thought is
more
if
classes.
they're bringing Gore Magala back, maybe
Oh,
they'll do
the Frenzied?
again.
Yeah.
Or this,
Wouldn't mind
what's the
that.
new monster's name?
I do not remember.
Draculagan.
That's the bigger full body looking wyvern, right? With like
Yeah.
spikes. Yeah. I could see that. I wouldn't mind Frenzied. I was actually just remembering the mechanics of like the virus, which I actually love because I realized why they call it Frenzy, because they make you want to attack more stuff before the timer is up. 'Cause
Yeah,
if I
the way they
recall,
do the affinity bonus.
So it's Frenzy virus because once you know how it works, you attack more. So it's Frenzy.
For You was a really good game. I know
For
it's
You
not
was
like,
great.
it doesn't have the quality of life that modern games do, but it might, in my opinion, I think it's still the best
It was like
Monster
it was like
Hunter game.
yeah, right at like the borderline. I think for the time going from 3U to 4U, it felt like
Huge.
it did enough. Oh, you're on Tanoga. I didn't see that.
I guess you can't mount this guy. Because I launched
No.
Zunogre at
Oh
him.
yeah,
That's okay, we still got a knockout
look, he's
because of it.
stunned. Oh, can I get his head? I did. No head. Oh, he's down.
Yeah, he down.
Oh, but Zenogre is.
Chat, how was your weekend? Ours, overall, pretty good. Like I said, we played D&D. We went and tried a Korean
how are you,
fried
man?
chicken joint.
That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, Decibel was good. Delicious flavor.
I'm definitely craving it again already.
I'll tell you what I'm craving.
Some ramen.
Ramen,
Wes?
baby.
Wes,
Got blue
Do
ball
you
this
want to share
week.
the sad adventure?
Oh man, okay, so we
Oh yeah.
had gotten the decibel chicken earlier. That was good. That was a good and new experience. But then we were debating
What
on
was
whether we want to go
supposed
to a
lunch ended up turning into like an all-day thing for some reason.
That's true. Yeah. It
exactly.
wasn't
We
all
meant to
thing.
just hang out for lunch, then get back to it. Then we probably didn't
I
stop
didn't
hanging
go
out till
home
like
until
6. Yeah, yeah. You guys were out.
We mostly just kept going places.
Yeah, exactly.
I was conscious by the end of it, but I was like, damn, I didn't realize. It's
Then
like,
Hannah really didn't want to do chores.
Yeah, really, because she tried to get us to go with her to the pins. We did like pin bowling, like
Duck pin bowling.
duck
Yeah.
pin bowling. And then from there, it was like, okay, what are dinner plans? And then we couldn't decide whether it was tacos or ramen. And I'm cool with either one. It's just I wish we would pick one or decide to go. And we ultimately decided ramen, which is what I ultimately wanted, which is fine. But then we went to our known go-to ramen place, which had been shut down for a while. We're like,
And
oh, it's back.
Papa is a great ramen shop.
It is a great ramen shop. And we get there, and we sit down, and we find out it is no longer a ramen shop at all.
But it has all the same iconography and everything.
Yeah, everything else about it is exactly the same, except for the fact that the one thing they're known for at best, they don't do anymore. So,
I read their website. The chef had a new vision.
yeah, so, you know, it took us hours, basically, to figure out what we wanted to do and when we wanted to do it, only to have fate intervene and be like, no, you're still not going to do it, no matter what. So now, it's all about this coming weekend where we're going to get together and go to a new ramen shop, find a new spot, find a new go-to place for it.
My plan is over the next several weeks, we're going to go to at least 3.
Yeah.
Greg has a recommendation, Hannah has a recommendation, and I have a recommendation, and then any others we'll take. But we're
Yeah.
gonna find a new ramen place.
I like mince ramen as well, but I haven't really found a good.
Why is he coming after me? Fuck off.
Yeah.
The only mint people keep saying that the only mint I know of was it was like a bar like
Lounge.
DJ place that used to be on Center or Fountain Square.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, because that was called mint.
That
and
is
I was like,
that is not what I'm talking about.
This place is next to
God, he hates me. Fuck off.
Napoli.
yeah, Joe Napoli's.
And I mean, it's ramen's good. It's just it's not a ramen place. It's more of a fusion place, so it's not its only thing.
Yes. And to be fair, Kwan Hapa wasn't a ramen place either. It was a fusion place. It's just they had really, really good ramen, so we'd go there for ramen all the time. And Zundo's closed down. So, if you want to hear more about Cincinnati Ramen Adventures, join our Discord because we will be posting pictures.
Yeah,
as
in our
we
food
hunt
Discord.
for a new ramen place.
Oh,
Oh my god.
they get the worm stuff
I feel
out?
like
No.
they really depowered the Dragon Piercer in this game.
They might have.
I have the wrong skills for this Gunlands.
I fucking love the Dragon Piercer in World.
What,
And I love that you can make builds of bow users specifically for it. It just it's like the greatsword for bow.
Oh, he's weak.
What is everyone looking forward to playing weapon-wise in Sunbreak? Osprey, I think you mentioned to me that you're curious about the sword and shield now that oils are back.
It had nothing to do with the oils. I just got kind of bored of doing ranged, so I'm kind of leaning back towards sword and shield because I'm bad at learning new weapons. And
Yeah, I was
don't-
interested in sword and shield for the oil. That might have been me you're thinking of,
I
but
could have chased him.
I can try dual blades, maybe?
Dual blades look
They're
awesome.
fun.
If you want to try and learn something
Bastard.
new, but you're worried about not being good at it, pick longsword because
Yeah.
for longsword they're just like, hey, it can
Get
do
on that weeb
everything
shit.
now. It's the
Yeah.
only weapon you need.
it's the only weapon
does
you'll
have a lot
ever
of good
need.
angles. It really does. That's why I liked it so much in 3 and in Freedom 2. Was just because like I could do everything with it, but I didn't feel too
Is
heavy.
the counter move god right now?
Oh, I will say the counter move in the Ido stuff is really fucking cool. I really like that.
Yeah.
I can't do counters. I don't know how to do counters. I've never done a counter in this game.
Gunlances is kind of easy. It's just it's got a bigger window anyway.
Sword and Shield has a really
weapon
fun
that can
counter Shoryuken.
Well, not a
Oh,
fan
you-
of slow weapons, which is part of why dual blade in the mind is. I like being able to be fast,
Yeah.
which is part of why I went light bow gun, not heavy bow gun.
Woo!
Nice. You get that in like 10, 15 minutes. Nice.
Not bad. I mean, there was 4 of us. And
I'm considering trying Insect Glaive because I want some more aerial stuff. I want to knock people out, like that one gif of the dude going toe to toe with Brachitios and he knocks him out as they both fly at each other. I need to find that and post that on the
that would be one. I know they haven't revealed all the monsters yet, but fingers crossed we get Brachitios
yes,
back.
please. More Brach.
yes. Give me
Brach show.
my Punchy Rex. Punchosaurus
Cheryl.
Rex.
You know what? I'll give Dual Blades a shot next time I'm playing with y'all. And we'll see how that goes.
Dual Blades is fun. Its special bar is easy to keep up if you've got a little bit of like stamina management. The thing that is hard with it is knowing like when to. It's
When to
not
exit.
like a weapon
You gotta know your
where-
exits.
Well, yeah, one button press does not equal one swing. Not all the time, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Cheryl says Wild Beyond the Witchlight wrapped up. That's cool. What's it like finishing a campaign?
Yeah.
Does it feel good?
Have
Does it
you
feel
never
satisfying?
You finished a campaign,
Yeah,
haven't you?
we did SKT. We actually ended on a freeze frame, if I recall correctly.
Like,
It was an arm wrestling freeze frame where
SKT.
Danny
Like,
as Storm King's
Hel-
Thunder.
Oh, right. We did do that.
What were you saying,
Like
Cameron?
Thelma freeze frame, like jumping the cliff.
No, more like Rocky. Like we
Rocky
so
3.
Danny used to play a orc barbarian named Haruk. who was
Haruk, yeah. My
one
favorite
of his
character he has
funniest-
ever played, by
Oh,
far.
absolutely. If we ever get him on stream, it's not the art stream. It is some funny shit. But he would always want to arm wrestle people and improve his strength, and so it ended with him arm wrestling the king of the Storm Giants that we stick. Very good.
Yeah. Tom, check your connection, too. You're a little tinny. You're a little robot right now.
Okay, let me check.
Am I tinny? Nate, you're a
You-
little tinny.
Oh, maybe that's me. Maybe it's
No,
me then.
no, me. Oh yeah, you are.
It might be Discord.
For me.
It could also be Discord.
Thanks for playing with us, Case. Oh, you just went straight like modem sound there for a second.
Oh, really?
So,
That bad, huh?
Is there room for me now?
Yeah.
Yes. Be
Oh,
quick.
it's popping in. Friends list.
All right, what are we doing? The goodest boys. Running quest.
I have those Cerulean axes, so I can try those out.
Can we do this?
All right, this is a 6-star event quest.
Why is it?
Oh yeah, Cheryl, the play-by-post. Honestly, I have no updates there because
see.
we're kind of waiting for the party to decide their next thing. Y'all gotta hurry up. I feel like I say that in a lot of my campaigns.
It won't
where
let
I'm
me
like-
not do this. I can't. It's just sitting here
Yeah, I'm
joining
stuck
quest
on joining
session.
quest session. Yeah.
No.
Bring it up.
Failed to join quest session.
I
No,
think
it's 'cause
all
you
of us
took
in
the quest
Cincinnati,
away.
Because Nate's still tinny for me.
Yeah, you're still tinny for me too.
You're tinnier.
You're tinier.
Wait, it says no upquest to join? What?
All right, charge
I
blade.
think I just got kicked.
Oh yeah, you're not in the lobby.
I will try
Can we invite you
this.
back?
I have not.
Well, if we want to give it a
I'll
minute,
hop
I'm
back
going
on.
to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely try and
Oh,
hop back
Ratha
on.
says hopping on. Actually, yeah, Ratha, if you want to join, I can always sub out.
Or if we can't get Cameron back in.
Yeah.
Mecha helper.
There he is.
First year night. Okay. Yo.
Yeah, I have dual wheeled axes right now.
All right, what are my skills for this again?
All right, what was I picking? Oh yeah, I'm doing an event
Okay.
quest. The only main quest, or the only like regular quest I haven't done yet, is the final quest, and I figured I'll wait.
L and A. Okay. Okay.
This
Figure
one's
I'll-
6-star.
Which one is
The this one gets us what's Mega Man's dog's name?
Oh, Rush?
Yeah, it gets your Palamute the Rush costume.
Oh, I've seen this. Someone had it the other day. I thought was very funny. I wish you could jump on him like the Rush ability from the games. Like a little trampoline springboard.
Oh, I can't talk to the cat rappers.
Aw. Also, I got to meet the cutest kitten here. He's so cute. He's small and gray, little on the feisty side. I think people typically refer to that as a spicy kitten.
All right. I will grab this. Oh, it's not up yet. What do I need?
Yeah,
for
I'm
that?
ready to go. I just need the
It
quest.
said failed to create quest session. Am I still in or did I get kicked? Nope, I'm still in.
You're still here.
Alright. I rank,
Hey, everyone sounds fine for me now.
event
Yeah,
quests, whatever happened, maybe it passed.
Maybe it was residual issues from the storm the other day or yesterday.
There has been some weirdness because everyone's getting all their power and internet and stuff back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Cameron
Yeah.
posted a quest.
All right, let's take a look. Joining quest session. Excellent.
I have never used Dual Blade before.
This will be fun.
Nogre.
But yeah, I looked out the window and I had gone up to the front desk to like get some linens or something, and it was just pouring and like lots of thunder and lightning, and I was like, And they were like, yeah, there's a severe thunderstorm warning. And I was like, what makes it severe as opposed to just a thunderstorm? I'm very confused right now.
This means we actually, the one we had yesterday was pretty bad. Like, I was at a gym over in Kenwood, and I was driving the back roads back home, and so you drive through a lot of the woods in the ritzier part of town, passing through, and there were just trees down everywhere. Like, I had to drive on the other side of the road to get around stuff, or take alternate pathways because things were laying across roads. It was,
Oh, sounds like a windstorm back home.
yeah.
But yeah,
Where is a Nogre loadout?
I think we also ended up with like a flood warning or something.
That's possible. If you're anywhere near like a river or body of water, that'll happen with something like that. Flash floods for sure.
I'm not 100% sure if we are, because I don't know the area around Miamisburg very well. But, yeah. I was thinking about running to the convenience store, but I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going out in that.
Yeah, no, it rains
Especially
sideways.
with lightning. Well, it's like, I don't want to get drenched, because I need to do laundry. And no, I'm not gonna risk getting struck by lightning just for like a caffeine.
Yeah. Black Knight, what's going on, man? We are looking forward to Sunbreak for sure. We haven't done the demo yet. We might do it at some point. I don't know.
I don't
Is
know.
the music like super like techno for you guys?
Maybe? I actually have it turned down a little bit. Although I did turn it up because in the Sonic quest, they play Crush 45, which was fucking sick.
Yeah, is this a Mega Man?
I think it's a Mega Man thing.
Oh, I want to see what it is.
It's awesome. I'm really feeling the hype here.
What's his dog's name again? Is it Rush?
Rush.
Yeah. Rush, and then the bird has some other name, but you don't see the bird as much.
What's
I
his
think he's-
girlfriend's name?
Roll.
Roll. And she's not his girlfriend, but his sister or something.
In
know, they're both
the
built
Battle
by the
Network
same guy.
series, the best one. Roll
Best
actually
one.
has combat abilities. I mean,
The
well, not
Battle
the best.
Network series?
Probably, yeah.
That's the Mega Man I
Zero.
know best, I think.
Ugh, I love that
That's the
series.
one
so
where they're all digital. They're not
yes, they're all
robots,
programs.
They're net navis.
Yeah.
That was a wonderful vision of the future. I really liked the
the
weird
combat
mix of
style is
analog
cool.
and digital technology.
Yeah, because instead of being robots, now they're programs. And I loved how like they had like a whole like internet bit to it. Like you could access like you would plug in your little USB stick to your friends' computers, and you could access like their local files. But when you went to the internet, you couldn't like log back out and then be at your house. I would try to do that a bunch and like cross the internet from like my friend's house to the internet to mine, and I was like, oh wait, I physically can't do that because that's also not how it works in real life. Very, very cool. Oh, someone has the... I forgot about like Palamute equipment entirely. I've had my dog use the same like weapon.
Hit that head.
Stuff for like a year.
Yes. Yeah, Black Knight. So we were talking about this on the Discord. We haven't really talked about it on stream yet. What is the monster that everyone is looking forward to being in Sunbreak the most? Returning monster. We'll start there.
Oh, returning monster. Okay, because like I like the werewolf monster, the Lunagaron, because I like the Odogaron like genus. I think it's a pretty cool family, but that's new. Old. Gore is cool. I'm really looking forward to Gore being back. And then we had confirmed that Laggy's coming back, though, right?
Laggy is confirmed to not be coming back.
Oh, really?
They had to sacrifice our boy.
God, that sucks.
They're
bringing back Astalos. That's something.
Yes.
Oh, that sucks. Like, I'm pissed off that they aren't bringing back Laggy at all.
That's the one that mentions under
the Lord Capcom sacrificed his only son for our sins.
Well, if you watch the rest of that Capcom stream, I don't think Capcom even is aware of the IPs they own, because man, they had some weird choices. People were like, "Is Dragon's Dogma gonna get a sequel?"
They were doing. What
so there's a game called Dragon's Dogma they did a while ago that is like very much an unsung cult hit. I have it and have wanted to play it for a while, but it's kind of a little bit mix of like Dark Souls, a little bit of a mix of like Dragon Age and some other stuff. I mostly remember it for the Monster Factory episode where they crawl all over like an ogre. It's a game where it's kind of like Shadow of the Colossus, where like you can crawl on like almost anything. You can grapple with almost anything. You could throw people too, which is very fun. Like shot put people. But people were slated that it was gonna get a sequel because they started to realize how popular it was. And they were like, oh, it's the 10th anniversary of Dragon's Dogma. And I forget what they promised, but it was basically just like they put like music for it in some other game, but they made it look like they were gonna announce a sequel. It's kind of like the equivalent of saying like, we love Dragon's Dogma, and so do all of you. Now that it's been 10 years, we're gonna team up with Carvel Cakes, and we're gonna make a cake for Dragon's Dogma.
Are you serious?
No, but it was basically the equivalent of that, and everyone was like, that's shitty. Resident Evil got a lot of cool stuff though.
Yeah, I'll admit, I love Resident Evil 4. I am not excited about the remake. I think...
I don't know if it needed one.
It would be like... So a remastering is one thing. If they want to make it prettier, great. But a remake, to me, would be like remaking Mario 64 Ocarina of Time. Like...
Mario 64 Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, it's like Resident Evil 4 in a lot of circles is like up there with those games as one of the greats of all time. It inspired the way we do shooters up until today. And it's like, we need to play it one, mate. You're gonna have to play it. But also,
all right.
It is an incredibly like well done tight vision, and I cannot imagine what a remake would add to that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that.
In fact, in a lot of ways, I thought Resident Evil Village number 8 was them like doing a remake without actually doing a remake, which I thought was like the best way to do it, which is like, oh, this is a lot like Resident Evil 4, but we're not gonna like actually try and remake the Golden Goose.
Right. That's the one that got the most love. Like, it's got a bunch of modes, and it's got extra, like a new campaign now too.
Back little hind legs are the freaking hardest, I swear.
What are we trying to break?
Cut the tail.
Did we already get the head? I don't remember.
Yes. Both horns are broken.
I just put my little thing in the tail, the little plant. So hopefully that'll get some cutting off on it.
Yeah, I mean, Capcom is a huge video game company. They do all sorts of good stuff. Resident Evil, Street Fighter, and Monster Hunter, I think, are the current biggest franchises.
Devil May Cry, I think, is technically Capcom.
It is Capcom, but I don't know if I consider the most recent one is a huge success. But I would have put it on the same level as.
It doesn't.
No, it was genre defining. Like the whole series is genre defining. I think 2 was mediocre. 3 was redefining.
But
4 was good except incomplete.
They're still like 5 is still good enough that people are like enjoying it. I don't think they.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, 5 is like definitive character action game.
Osprey, is there a Capcom game that you're like a big fan of? Phoenix Wright? I love Phoenix Wright.
So that's what people thought it was going to be like. They have Mega Man, they have Phoenix Wright. They didn't talk about either of those. I don't know if it's because, you know, the creative directors in those games don't want to do anything with them, but they were just like, there's all these IPs, like, was Ghosts and Goblins them? Like, not that that's a huge one, but they were like, I mean, a bunch of fan favorites. One of the things they did announce was a fighting collection. So a lot of the old Street Fighter games, even Darkstalkers is in it. Like, Darkstalkers is another one that people, you know,
that is
classic hit.
Yeah.
But they didn't mention anything about like a new one. They just had the collection, which was like, it's something, but it was like, all in all, not very interesting. Like, Resident Evil got some cool stuff, and they got their remakes, but that was kind of it.
Oh, Black Knight, yes! Okay, hold on. I want to share this bit of hot goss, because it is so juicy, so tender, so
Oh, are we talking about Callisto Protocol?
I'm talking about, yes.
Okay, because that's something else I can talk. Yeah, let's hear that.
Let's set the stage first. Nate.
Yeah.
There's a game called Dead Space. You know it.
Yeah.
It's a franchise that came out with, I believe,
game I beat the most.
Was it 4? I thought it was at least 3.
3 and a lot of side stuff. Comic book, Wii shooter,
yeah,
the movie,
anyway,
2 movies, yeah.
It's essentially Resident Evil 4 in space. I think, and this is me being a snob.
Resident Evil 4 is the reason why I played this.
It's not as well done as Resident Evil 4. They rely way more on jump scares instead of like atmosphere, and I think the failure that Dead Space has is that the environments that they create seem much more like levels than lived in areas where something went horribly wrong, but that's just my personal
yeah, I think it's also part of the design in the sense of you're stuck on one ship the whole time. But I will say it doesn't feel like, yeah, it doesn't build the same atmosphere. It is much more isolated, whereas in Resident Evil you do end up meeting other people, not just the zombies, like the Ganados or whatever. Like they're there, but there's also more going on. Dead Space doesn't have that much going on.
Dead Space 1 was a big success. Dead Space 2 built on it. Dead Space 3 I think this was EA. They're the ones that fucked this pig.
It overstayed its welcome, huh?
Collapsed Visceral.
Well, they like try to cram in like co-op and multiplayer and like
more
just
crafting, microtransactions.
Of course.
Yeah.
Typical EA bullshit.
Yeah, and when 3 wasn't received well, they killed the franchise.
Of course. When you inject it full of shit and it tastes bad, then you wonder why.
They consumed the studio. They disbanded it. Like at least DICE and BioWare are still around. Visceral's gone.
Yeah.
But a lot of the core team at Visceral went and created their own thing, and that to me is Callisto Protocol, which is essentially not Dead Space, nudge wink wink, rib rib.
Yeah, it's not Dead Space though.
Yeah,
cool.
It's a legally distinct entity than Dead Space, but
original
it looks awesome.
The character, do not steal.
And oh damn it, another communication error.
Oh no.
And maybe we call it here for the night. If I don't know if anyone else is having errors.
I haven't, but
I can hop back on. But
we can do one more.
Yeah, Osprey, if you want to pick one. But the team that's doing Callisto Protocol, they checked. There's a Dead Space 1 remake happening. They made sure that their game is going to launch. Callisto Protocol is going to launch 1 month before the Dead Space 1 remake. And I love that shit. Be as petty as you want. Fuck EA.
Getting both. I have beaten
Cameron
Dead
left
Space
the lobby.
1 11 times, 10 times. I think.
Jeez, man.
Well, mostly just because of the run-based stuff. There were achievements on. I beat it like 7, 8 times on Xbox and like 3 on PC. But it's mostly
Yeah,
just because
Black
like
Knight.
once you got into the loop, it's really fun to like try to see like pseudo speedrun it. But that also is an testament to like how good I think it does on the like Resident Evil style controls. It's different. And I love the diegetic UI, which means like your pause menu never actually pauses. But it's a fun series, and I think Callisto Protocol looks pretty promising on like the whole like dismemberment aspect. Like you can't kill stuff just by shooting it in the head. You have to like take them apart piece by piece. And
Okay.
you get to push people into fans. Like it's a very fun version of what Resident Evil started. But I don't know. It's gonna be interesting because Callisto Protocol for a while was the only new Dead Space like game, and apparently this not E3 season, it's been mostly derelict spaceships coming out.
And the System Shock remake is happening, and the thing I'm hesitant about that
System
one
Shock,
is,
yeah.
it seems like the original creator of System Shock is involved, but I don't know to what capacity. They don't seem to be the like creative director or anything. They're like doing some consulting, and I wonder if they just have this person out as like just to like be there for the media.
Yeah.
But System Shock 2 was awesome, and System Shock 1 I think is a good core idea that is one of the few games that deserve, like, a remake would help improve that experience.
Yeah. I would agree. And I think like 2 is known for its controls like being the way that they are. I don't know how much of that would, would be lost because I've only played like the tutorial for 2, but 2 was one of the things that inspired BioShock and like a lot of other immersive sims.
Everyone remembers System Shock 2, no one remembers. The only reason people know System Shock is a thing is because System Shock 2 is a thing.
Right, exactly.
So, while I've been waiting for all of you to be ready, I glanced at the Capcom site to see if there were any Capcom series I could think of that I played, but honestly, it's mostly just Monster Hunter.
That was mine for a while after Mega Man.
And I'm poking around at their site, looking at a few things, and I am not impressed with their website. It was also kind of surprisingly hard to actually get to the direct website.
Oh, theirs has always been.
Yeah. Results. And as someone who tested web stuff for a while, it's kind of a pet peeve. I chose an easy one because I'm using a weapon I'm not used to.
That is fine by me.
Yeah, Alucard, there's probably never going to be another Castlevania again. There is going to be a shitty money grab.
Didn't you share some new Castlevania news, Tom? That there's a
so there's going to be a new anime, and it's going to be about Richter, who, for anyone who's watched our Symphony of the Night playthrough, is who is possessed, or who you play as.
Dude, spoilers!
Well, I mean, that's not the first time that happens in that series.
Yeah.
But it's about Richter, who is in Rondo of Blood, which I learned you can play legally on PS4. But he is essentially the precursor to Symphony of the Night. He is in the game right before that, and that looks fucking awesome.
You start Symphony of the Night with the final boss battle of Rondo of Blood, which is a pretty baller move.
It's like a previously on Castlevania Z.
Richter is also in Smash Brothers. For anyone.
Oh yeah, he is. He's a clone of Simon, right?
And remind me, how many generations is Richter removed from the Dracula, or from Castlevania 3's protagonist? The one from the
at least 100 years, probably.
Yeah, he's like great-great-grandson, I think.
Yeah, I learned recently there's actually not that many direct links. Like, Simon and Richter and Trevor and all them are usually like 1 or 2 generations removed from each other. So Trevor is like, is it the 60s, 50s, maybe? I don't remember. But he is at least 100 years older than Trevor, and definitely older than Simon, I want to say.
Yeah, the game that had like direct links in the lineage was the remake. That one had like where you're father and son and grandson.
The remake for
Castlevania, the where they try to make it God of War.
Oh, the Lords of Shadow? Yeah, that's not a remake, it's a whole...
What if they made a Fire Emblem game that was Castlevania and you just...
I don't think it's...
And you just go through the generations of Belmonts fighting Dracula.
It's not... it's not
there is
the
a
original
fighting
story,
game.
but to me, that's what makes it a remake, isn't it? It's like they're taking the property and they're doing their own thing. What would you call that?
I don't think it's a remake of any of the games. I think it's a totally
Reimagining?
different story. Or is it? I don't remember what the main story of that one is. I assumed it was like
It is a totally different story. What I'm
Or-
saying is because they, like, what would you call that? It's the same.
like a reimagining.
property.
Yeah, sure.
Like, what do you
I've never
call
really considered it.
DMC versus Devil May Cry?
Yeah, like a reimagining.
Yeah.
A reboot?
Yeah, or a reboot. Actually, that's probably a better term.
Reboot. That's it.
Yeah, but that one makes sense.
Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
I'm
it was
excited for
like
that.
you call it a travesty.
You call him Neil.
Is this? You call him Neil? Oh man,
Oh, this
that
is
is
a
a
Tetronodon.
that's a reach. He's all orange all the time. Where the fuck is his white? There.
Who's?
No.
Oh, you're talking about Kinsey.
I'm trying to buy my Kinsect Nectar. It's mostly orange, a little bit of red, but I can't find his. Goddamn! There it is. Okay.
I've been watered.
I heard.
Mega Man is sick, and yes, Mami can eat it. That is true. Hi, hello.
I
What were you saying?
heard that they had. Oh god, I'm so bad with names. Not Shigeru Miyamoto, Metal Gear Solid guy.
Oh,
Hideo?
Kojima?
Yeah, I heard he was out recently talking about they're making a game using the cloud and cryptocurrency.
Oh my god.
Well, the cryptocurrency part wouldn't really surprise me. Although he was on one of the. I only saw like 2 of the actual like live things from this year's E3 season, but he was on one of them talking about a game, but they didn't show anything.
Oh, Video Game Gina.
Yeah,
You're weird.
I've heard Death Stranding is fun though. I should play that at some point.
I liked it.
It looks like I like the wacky, weird stuff that he likes to do. I would absolutely try it.
I think that it was a really good quarantine game because the core gameplay, it's really like a fancy Mario game. All you're really trying to do the whole game is get from point A to point B, and then you have a terrible gunfight with the boss. But the traversing from point A to point B, like just getting across the terrain.
Yeah, that
is
stuff
fun.
does look very fun. I like the idea of like having like to manage like the thing you're carrying. Got controls for this.
It's not as easy to get out of the way when you're in the middle of slashing with the dual blade.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that's what
main
we're talking
weakness
about.
of dual blades. You can kind of get
3D.
carried away. You got to know all your outs.
You got a Wolf of Wall Street it.
Yeah.
Street is good.
I guess I'm ready.
Ride him, cowboy. Ooh, into the lava. Oh wait, is that over here?
It's,
Yeah, that way.
I don't think so. I think we're in the wrong area for that.
Yeah.
I do like that though. Those are fun.
I think the monster I'm looking forward to the most in Sunbreak, the new monster, is actually the 8th.
Oh,
the-
wait, what's his?
Out of
new
the
one.
new monsters, yeah.
Yeah, it's the one that has like the mossy.
The dual, yeah, the dual typing.
Yeah, that one looks cool. I like the new monsters, but out of the returning monsters, it's definitely Espinus. I don't know how to say it. But I'm really excited that a new Frontier monster is making it into the main games.
Oh, Black Knight. That sounds like a really cool game. I check that out.
Which game?
Talking about
Deep Rock Black. I've played that. I have not played that since it was like in beta, I think.
Is
But
that
that's
like
a fun
Dwarf
game.
Fortress for
No,
mining?
it just happens to have dwarfs in it. It's more of like it's like a 4-player. It's not. It's like a 4-player. It's a first-person shooter. I'm trying to think of like what an allegory for it would be, but it's like 4 people, and it's like a mining, like a resource game, almost like Astroneer or like any of the survival crafting games, but it's like a shooter instead of like a base builder. And it's about like you go on these like runs going into these mines, and there's 4 different classes you play as. Like one person has a gun that shoots platforms, which is neat. But essentially you're trying to go in and get all these resources, and go on these like, grab what you can runs, and then there's a certain, like, after a certain point, there's like a certain timer, and you have to get back out. But you're trying to escape this cave while like a huge horde of things comes after you. It might have changed in the past couple of years, but it's pretty fun. It's very hectic. It's very much a like Left 4 Dead on the way out, resource miner on the way in type thing. But it's very fun. I just like the platform gun the most, really. I think of what else has been announced or even talked about. Devolver had some really cool stuff this year. For anyone that watched any of that, yeah, they're basically making a Skate 3, but with like hyper reflective demon-looking stuff. It's very cool. Almost looks like
Skate
like
3.
Yeah, it's called Skate Story, and you play a skating demon. You're basically like a big polygonal, like reflective person.
That's
and it's
awesome.
Skate 3's camera, but there's like a bunch of like lava and like, hell.
I love that.
It is very, very. It actually looks really serene for being like hell themed. It's really, really cool. I'm all about that. Plucky Squire also looks really, really cool. It's like almost reminds me of like the 2D stuff from Mario Odyssey. I would highly recommend watching that trailer. But basically, it's the first few minutes is like this little Zelda-looking dude on a book, like a really nice, like realistic-looking book, and you play it on the book, and then he pops out in 3D, and it looks like you get to go into other like 2D structures, like Link Between Worlds or Mario Odyssey. Very good looking.
There's a game someone was telling me about. I haven't seen the trailer yet for it, but it looks like it's a point-and-click adventure. It takes place in 16th century Barovia.
Oh,
your friend gets accused of murder, and you gotta find the real killer.
I don't know what you call it. I always call it like Bible era looking like drawings, but like those like drawings you see of like
Wood
the old
carving.
English. Yeah, it looks like wood carving drawings, and that's the whole like art style. It's kind of like there was another game that did that for the PSP, like I think it was PSP years ago, called Apotheon, and it literally looks like
Of course.
the whole game's art style is like the side of an amphora, like the Greek amphoras with like the orange and black. It's very cool.
Oh.
I should turn it on. Boy, I didn't realize he can sleep on his chin. Not as large.
Yeah, I wanted to go for something that I wasn't too concerned about us being able to actually get while I'm trying to figure out how to...
Oh, there's our Ludroth. Let's get it before we go.
Get his ass.
Get his ass.
Big spongy lizard.
All right, we might try if people are down, maybe tomorrow. Shorter amount of time, but I'd like to try and check out the Sunbreak demo tomorrow, and I'd be down to stream that.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
Demo.
Might give that a shot.
But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks.
Yeah, guys, this was
thank
fun.
you all.
We'll maybe we'll catch you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you next week.
See you,
Thanks,
everybody.
everybody.
Later, guys.